Question number 2, which equation represents the line that passed through the points -1, 8 and 4, -2? If we look at our answer choices, we can see that all the equations are written in the form y equals mx plus b, which means that this has to be a linear function. Now, if you remember, linear functions have slope, and our slope formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So if we look at our points, which are -1, 8 and 4, -2, we can plug those points into our slope formula to find out what our slope is. So what I'm going to do first is identify my x values, which are -1 and +4, and then identify my y values, which are 8 and -2. So let's plug those points into our slope formula. So we're going to do -2 minus 8 over 4 minus -1. Now we're going to type that into our calculator. So we're going to do alpha y equal enter. And we're going to do -2 minus 8 over 4 minus -1. And when I hit enter, I get -2. So we know our slope for this line is going to be -2. So if we go to our answer choices, we can actually cross out choice 3 and choice 4 right away because those don't have a slope of -2. They have a slope of -0.5. So to find out what our y-intercept is, to figure out if it's choice 1 or choice 2, we can actually plug the -2 back in for our slope. So now my equation looks something like this. Y equals -2x plus b. So now we can just plug in one of the points from the question, the -1, 8 or the 4, -2. Usually I would pick one with all positives, but neither of them are all positive. There's a 1 negative in each of them. So let's use our -1, 8. We're going to plug in -1 for x and 8 for y to solve for our y-intercept, which is b. So we plug it in, so we have 8 equals -2 times -1 plus b. Now when I simplify -2 times -1, that gives me a +2. So now I have 8 equals 2 plus b. And now I have to ask myself, how do I get my b by itself? And that's pretty easy. I just subtract 2 from both sides of my equation. So when I subtract 2, I get b is equal to -6. So now I can put my whole equation together. My equation is going to be y equals -2x. Ooh, and that should say a +6. 8 minus 2 is 6. So -2x plus 6. So my answer for this question is going to be choice number 1. Now there is a way to just do this using the calculator. I can actually just type these equations into y equals and then hit second graph and look at my table. I'm going to type in the wrong answer first. I'm going to type in choice 2. So if I type in choice 2, which is -2x plus 10, and hit second graph, if I go to the point -1, I get 12. I don't get 8, so it can't be choice 2. Now, if I type in choice 1, which is -2x plus 6, and hit second graph, at -1 I get 8, so we're good. And then at 4, I get -2, so we're also good. It has to be choice 1. That's going to be the only equation where you hit both of those points.